All right, my loves. Who's here? Nobody's here. Oh well. Welcome, welcome. I hope you can hear me. As I said before, don't judge me. Still have my Christmas tree up, and I'm gonna keep it there till February. Yeah, I got ornaments falling off and everything. Welcome to your Tuesday night weekly Astrology of the Moon class. I alternate these between restorative and yoga nidra classes. Tonight's class is a restorative class. What you will need for class is a lot of supports. Restorative is about letting your physical body relax. Relax, relax, relax. Rest, 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 rest. We don't rest enough. You haven't rested enough for the past 20 years, let alone the past 5 or 1. So that's why I bring these classes, because we have to slow the fuck down so that we can listen to what our intuition says. The whole practice of not listening to the domineering patriarchal bullshit story, history, the way we do that, we counteract that, we feminize it, is by listening. And we have to get still and we have to get silent in order to hear those messages. Our world is on fire. It is a shitstorm out there currently. And we are not powerless. And I am choosing to use this Aquarius moon, not even the new moon in Capricorn. The new moon that just happened, we were building. We're not rushing into it. This is not Aries I am energy. This was, I'm going to lay some plans down. I'm going to schedule myself. I'm going to wait till it feels right. And then I'm going to move forward with that, because I'm a sea goat. I've got 2 hooves and a tail. And I came from the sea and I'm going up the mountain. So I need to put some things into place. I need to be very practical, tactical, and I need to utilize what I know is secure and safe for me in this very now moment to take a step forward. So every step forward has to be good and true and right for us. And now we've laid those plans. You still have time. So you still have time to set your new moon intentions for that Capricorn energy. So what are you moving forward with in a steadfast way, in a calm manner that you don't feel pushed or rushed into, in a way that honors all that you know, all that you've gained, without really having to look back in regret or shame or guilt feelings, but you can see where you've come from and you carry that with you. We don't like go back so far like, oh, I want to get it again. I want to be there. No, we don't want to be in the sea anymore. We are rising to the zenith. We are rising to the pinnacle. We are aiming for our dreams, but we're not going to get there this second. We're not going to get there tomorrow. We're not going to get there next week or month even. We have to carefully plan and consider, is this going to work? Does this feel right? I can't move forward if I've only got 2 hooves. I got to really check out that surface. Is it craggly with some rocks? Is there some like balls that I'm going to slip and all my progress is going to go flying? No, I have to maintain my calm center and my balance so that I can navigate whatever winds blow, whatever our insane leader decides to wreak havoc on. I'm going to get political in this one, so tough. We have to maintain our inner knowing, our inner peace, our inner calm, so that we can be strong in the face of any adversity and not slip off of our path. We know what is true for us, what works. You know from your experience already. Now, from that place of stability and strength and a plan to move forward, and don't worry or beat yourself up if you don't have your plan yet, there is always time. We have time. We have a lifetime. Nothing will miss you that's meant for you. You're here now, and that is all that matters. Now that we are here under the Aquarius moon, she shifts. She shifts every 2 to 3 days. So we got a little Capricorn planning, building, taking the next step. Now, from this solid foundation, we get to look out at everyone, the collective. Aquarius sees, all seeing, all I mean, not all knowing, but all seeing and all caring. It is a very compassionate of all of humanity energy. And I love it for that. I love it. I love it. I love it because we need that more than ever. So, moving that next step forward into what can I do from this place of centeredness, of groundedness, of security, of calm, of peace? How can I affect my immediate environment, right? What's the collective that I live amongst? Who is my community? Who is then that going to ripple out to? Who is the larger community? You know, this is like in the US, this is like, here's my city, here's my state, here's the border states, here's the whole country, my region, and then the world. We are not we're not disconnected from it. We are all one. We can't act in a silo. The whole world sees what we do. If we do acts of kindness, if we say nice things, if we believe in our hearts that goodness is there and will happen, it will catch fire. It will start a chain reaction. It has to start from within us. So this is a moon energy of not doing things to please others, doing things that feel right from that heart-centered place of goodness. I know this is true. I know this is right. I know this is good. I know this is humane. I value my brothers, my sisters, my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, and those are not just my immediate family. Those are worldwide. All people your age are your cousins, your siblings. You know, the next generation up is your aunts and uncles, your parents, your grandparents, your progeny, your children, their children, you know, 7 generations back and 7 generations forward from all of your lineages, all of your ancestry, and 7 in every direction that touches. Let's think about how we can treat one another with the immense love and gratitude and honor that we treat infants, babies. Think of yourself as that child. Treat yourself above all things and your connection to your higher power as that sacred, honored, blessed relationship, because that's what we have in this world. That is all that we have are our relationships. What is happening in our government? It's relationship. We don't know how to relate to each other, obviously. So let's start from within and watch that spread out, ripple effect, domino effect, however you want to talk about it, think about it, conceive of it. We're going to start today, and we're going to do like an around the world class. It's one of my favorite physical classes because we're going to take the body in a very slow process in a 360 degrees. So we're going to start with Kapalabhati, one of my favorite breaths and or pranayamas, and typically we would do this to activate a very powerful energy, and we need a lot of that. We need powerful restorative. We need to powerfully rest. right? That's why you can take my Yoga Nidra class next Tuesday, because that is powerful rest. It is a jam-packed 3 hours of REM sleep, the effects of it jam-packed into 1 hour of practice. If you don't sleep enough, take that class. You get sleep in that class, literally. You will feel rested because you are. You're finally allowing the unconscious mind to release, subconscious mind to release as well. Tonight, though, we work more with the body, with the somatic practice. Somatic is the body experiencing itself from within. Wow. Do you experience yourself from within? No, typically we experience what we experience on the outside, the external world, and then we see how it affects us, right? We are impacted by it. So in these spaces, we get to experience ourselves from within. So that's the invitation, to seal your windows and doors, to light a candle, turn your Christmas tree on if you still have it up like my crazy ass. And, I don't play music in these so that, it doesn't compete with what I'm saying. Play your own playlist. I have a beautiful one on Spotify if you want to follow me. We'll get to that another time. And I'm going to just describe to you some things that are coming up around this time. And as we go through breathing together, learning the processes that regulate the nervous system, and as we go through simple, right? They're simple postures, but they are hard. They are challenging in that we don't do them enough. We don't take this time. People rarely ever come to this Tuesday night class. Not lying. It's okay, right? We all come to things when we need them. I just hope that you come to this when you actually need it and you use it. You take action to make it a priority in your life, as opposed to just going, oh yeah, 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 it's there, it's there, it's there. It only helps if you use it. It only works if you work it. So work it because you're worth it. Damn it. Okay, Kapalabhati. Make sure you're sitting up on something. I don't care what it is, but it should be soft also, because you're worth that too. I got all kinds of pillows. Pillows galore. These big bolsters are really nice. I also like to have a square cushion to have in the front of me, because if I put one of the points of the square in front, I can cross my legs. This is just what's comfortable for me. And then my ankle bones don't hurt because they're not touching the floor. Need my water bottle. Hang on. It's probably empty. Yes. So, these are all suggestions, but please do them. Don't just not do this, right? If you're more comfortable sitting in a chair, if you're more comfortable kneeling, thighs out in front of you, fine. I like sitting in this position, but make sure you're up on something. Put a cushion, a pillow, an ottoman, uh, you know, a block, not your ukulele, that would probably be uncomfortable. Double up blocks too. There's these little like Bosu beanie things, are so nice. All right, so we're working with the breath in the belly, and we're going to create a sphere. And the sphere tonight is going to be representative of the whole world, because we are the carers, the nurturers of the whole world, particularly women, the feminine, right? And we all have feminine. I shouldn't say just women, but the feminine energy on the planet is the nurturer and the carer of the planet. So we need to embody that in order to care for those who aren't being cared for right now. So just a nice intention could be to have that in mind. May all beings be cared for. May all beings be cared for. All beings on this planet Earth, Loka, the planet. Inhale, reach your arms up. Screen's going to cut my arms up, but you know what they're doing. They're in prayer. Exhale, bring your elbows down to a goalpost shape. Soft fist, thumbs point up. In the direction of your breath, you're going to breathe out through your nose, short, sharp exhales as you draw your low belly up and back. This is a powerful breath. This is probably the most powerful thing we're going to do in this whole class. You're breathing out 33 times as you draw your belly back and up towards your ribs. Keep the arms steady. Don't focus on the in-breath. You don't need it. The body naturally breathes in. And I mean from the skin. The breath doesn't have to go. You never have to take an inhale breath just out. We're forcing it out. Like we're forcing our president out. Out. We're not forcing our people out. We're not forcing humans out. We are forcing out the forces that are being wicked, that are being heinous, that are being inhumane. Out. It starts to hurt maybe, right? We can endure a little bit of pain. We're not going to die. We're just breathing here, right? I'm getting a stitch in my side. Are we at 33 yet? Who's counting? When you get to 33 or now, big inhale, fill up that belly. Get it as big as the globe. Inhale, reach your arms up. My thumbs are going to interlace. See that? Interlacing thumbs. And I'm going to make fists like I'm breaking through the glass ceiling of this crazy capitalistic society. Hold your breath at the top of your inhale. Straight arms by your ears, shoulders up by your skull, right? You're cradling your beautiful head. Hold your breath as long as you can without strain until you need to exhale again. I don't know when this is for you. Only you know. Don't do it when I say to do it. Do it when you're ready to exhale. When you're ready, you're going to release those thumbs. Keep them stuck out though. And exhale as you envision the whole globe around you. Peace, love, internal calm for all beings everywhere. When your hands come down, let them rest on your lap, palms facing up, and just breathe in and out. Freely. May all beings be able to move freely, just as our breath is free. One thing we can always rely on. May all beings move freely, just as our breath is free to move. We're going to go 2 more rounds of that same breath. You know what we're doing, and if you don't, I'll explain it again. Inhale the arms up. Big belly, big ribs, big chest. Prayer hands. Set your intention. Exhale your elbows down to goalpost shape. Soft fist, thumbs up. 33 exhale breaths. Short and sharp through the nose, drawing your low abdomen, your low belly up and back towards your ribs. Begin. It's powerful. Make your belly move back, 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 up, up and back, up and back. Your belly is the thing that's moving, nothing else. I mean, everything else kind of rattles a little bit, but the belly is where the force is. Out. Like, what is it? Telltale heart. Out, damn spot. Out. Out, plague on humanity. Out. Out with racism. Out with violence. Out with terror. Out with derogatory comments, out with rudeness, out with disdain. Three more. If you're counting, sorry if I messed up. Inhale your arms up. Inhale in all the hope, all the love, all the peace, all the care for one another, right? Interlace those thumbs, the whole world, the two energies, feminine and masculine, coming together in peace. They're pulling apart. They're polar opposites, but they're attached, right? They're working together to lengthen, to expand, to enhance, to reach your whole energy being towards the higher power, towards the heavens, towards the celestial bodies, your ancestors. You're holding your breath here as I'm talking. Hold your breath as long as you can without strain. No strain, no force, just peace. Find that moment of peace. And when you need to exhale, release, relax the shoulders. Envision the whole world coming together in a big embrace with your arms. Let your hands relax wherever they fall in your lap, palms facing up, to receive. Receive all of the blessings from the heavens, from your angels, your guides, all of the animals, galaxies, the planets, the star nations, the Akash, all that is, all that has ever existed, the Maya, Sartor, soul. Breathe naturally. May all beings move freely. May your breath move freely. May all tension and restriction ease within you and in the whole world. May all tension and restriction ease. May we put down our weapons and hold one another. May we hold one another. May we hold one another. Hold one another. Hold our stories, hold our hands, hold our hearts, embrace and hugs. Last round. Get your intentions ready. What are you putting into the universe? Inhale, big belly, big heart, big head. Bring your hands together in your prayer. Set your intention. What's your wish for the collective? Elbows down, goalpost, soft fist, thumbs up. All is going to be good. We're going to be okay together. The whole planet together. 33 rounds of exhale breath, short and sharp through the nose, drawing the belly up and back. You know how to do it. Let's go. Get it out. When you're done 33, big inhale up. Take in all of the love from Mama Gaia, our earth. Bring it up and around the heavens. Hold all of that space, all of that positivity, all of the benevolence, benefic planets. Interlace the thumbs, feminine and masculine come together. Pull them actively apart They are helping to support one another in strength, in unity, in a singular focus of peace. Arms are straight, shoulders up by the ears. Hold here. Top of your inhale. You're holding as long as you can without strain. Your whole body is full of breath. You are a beacon, a pinnacle. You are a light force. You are a light being. You're communicating with every entity that has come before you in all lifetimes, in all dimensions. We ask you now to come and be with us, to support us, to help us, to guide us, to free us. When you're ready to exhale, release your thumbs and envision this loving, white, crystalline light, protection, a shield over the entire earth, that everything, every being enclosed within it can feel loved, even those we resent, need love more than ever. No one who is loved does anything harmful to another. No one who knows their worth, their honor, their value, their beauty, their strength brings harm to another. May all beings know they are worthy of love. May all beings know they are loved. May all beings be free. Breathe freely for them. For those whose voices are silenced, for those whose breath is rapid, for those whose heartbeat is high and fast. Bring yours low for them. Bring both of your hands to your belly. Take 3 full breaths, filling your belly up into your palms, and exhaling it out, drawing your belly back. Through your nose, through your mouth, doesn't matter. Inhale, big belly. As big as the earth. This is not a swimsuit competition. Exhale, draw it back. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, pull it back. Beautiful. We're going to come on to our bellies for the first posture. So you can have a pillow off to the side because your knee might get a little hurt. You're going to bring your right knee, let's say. I'm going to do my right one. Bring your right knee to the outside of your mat, whatever you have here, your bolster. You're going to bring a pillow under your head if it feels good. If it doesn't, don't. Just maybe lay on the mat. It's totally fine. And we're going to be here for 3. Feel your belly. Feel your belly on the left side. So if your right knee is up by your right shoulder, your left thigh, your left front of your quad, your left rib, all that's going to be digging in. It's going to feel kind of intense, and that's okay. Breathe there. Let the front of that thigh, you might feel your left hip bone. Let that expand, let that open, let that massage. Let yourself be held. The right side of the body represents the left brain hemisphere or the masculine energy. So you're also opening the inner thigh, the inner groin area of the right leg. So what's coming up for you here? What are you feeling into? What's the messaging that your intuition is trying to tell you in reference to the collective energy? You can use the belly breath. Big full belly. Try to feel that left side of the belly really grounding down. And as you exhale, draw the belly back, really feeling into the front of the thigh on the left leg. Really feeling into the inner thigh on the right leg. Might be a lot, might be a little. Let it be what it is. Which side is more tense in this particular position? If you feel more on the left side, that's your right brain hemisphere calling out to you, the feminine. She's saying, soothe me, nurture me, love me. If the inner thigh on the right leg is shouting a little bit more at you, that's the left brain hemisphere, the masculine. It's saying, take a decisive action, my friend, for the good of yourself and for the good of all of humanity. Let yourself breathe. Half a minute left. Just enjoy it. How would you like to breathe? Does your breath feel free? Or does it feel restricted? Just notice. Don't try to change it. All right. Slide that right leg down. Now you're just on the belly, both thighs down. You may choose to bring the pillow by coming up into tabletop for a moment and bringing the pillow down to the belly, the front of the hip crease. There we go again. Full belly down, both sides active. Breathe in fully. You can press into the tops of the toes. You can engage the glutes a little bit and see what that brings to the sensation. You can let the belly really expand fully on the inhale. See if it lifts the low back a little bit. Draw the belly back on the exhale and tuck the tailbone. Draw the ribs in and up. Or you can just let your body breathe freely and appreciate freedom of breath. It's all here for you. It's all available. As we breathe, I'm going to pull a card. It's one of my favorite decks. Dr. Christiane Northrup. Incredible doctor. Also designed these oracle cards, the writing in them at least. Oh, there's what we need to know. Partnership. Risk versus safety. Yeah, absolutely. So this is coming in as partnership in the collective, since that's the theme of tonight. So we are not necessarily thinking about our personal partnership, although that's where it begins, right? Sometimes we stay in relationships only because they feel safe and familiar, even when they're stifling our personal growth and creativity. A true partnership is a place in which you can share your vulnerability. But a good partner will also encourage you to push the envelope and grow. A true partnership provides a safe place to take risks. It also encourages mutual growth and evolution. What partnerships do you have in your life right now outside of just your immediate partnership, that romantic relationship? Which relationships, partnerships feel safe? Which partnerships allow you to be vulnerable? Which partnerships are safe to take risks and encourage mutual growth and evolution. Nurture those. We're going around the world again, turning your head to the other side and perhaps coming up if you had your belly down on the pillow that you have. Bring it out to the left side this time. It's probably opposite from what you see. Do as I say, not as I do. We're going to the other side now. So if you were on your left, then you can go to your right. Bring your left knee, if you're following me, bring your left knee up towards your shoulder. The head can turn to either side. You don't have to have a pillow, but you can. Typically for me, that's just my experience. The pressure point here is on the unbent knee, the front of the thigh in the right leg, the hip crease. That's always, I'm always sitting. We're always sitting. The front of the quad, that muscle there. You can press into the top of the foot. Maybe feel a little bit of engagement in the quad. See what that feels like. Breathe fully. And notice how the breath flows a little bit more into the right side. So the right hip crease, the right abdomen, the right hip socket, the right rib. Mine particularly, my ribs have always protruded. It doesn't mean I'm skinny, it just means that's how my bones are. Right? How do your bones shape? What do they enable and empower in your waking life? And also, what do they restrict? You may be feeling more of a shout from your inner left thigh, your groin area, your adductor. If that's true, then it's a signal that the right brain hemisphere or the feminine energy needs some nurturing and soothing in your life. Maybe you need to rest your weary legs. You've been doing enough walking and moving. If the right thigh, rib, hip is what's shouting louder, then that's a left brain, a masculine energy. Take an action, take an action. And now that we have both of these experiences, we can compare left and right. So it's not necessarily that masculine or feminine balance, right? We typically use Nadi Shodhana to resolve the action or rest. But if the body is speaking to us, it can be, I need to nurture this part of the body, or I need to take an action towards this part of the body. I need to seek outside support, a naturopath, or something of the like that's not going to pump me full of unnecessary medications from Big Pharma. Okay. You can keep your left knee out to the side this time as we shift into our next posture. Inhale and press up just for a moment into like a cobra, and then bring your right arm down, and we're going to lay on our right side with that left thigh crossing completely over the body. So you might want the pillow just under the head. You might not want anything under the head. It's totally fine. Yeah, just making sure everything's still rocking. You might want to double up the pillow underneath the knee. You might even want to put an additional block if you have soft ones. You're going to open that left arm or opposite arm to the thigh out to the side. If you don't have space, you got some furniture in the way, you can goalpost the arm, right? Bent elbow out to the side. If you can, though, extend it all the way, just see what it feels like. It's going to open up that heart space, the pectoral muscles in the chest. If you do a lot of chest presses, push-ups, this could feel really nice. Right hand, you can take and put on the top of that left leg. Oh, I forgot to start the timer. And you can massage into it. You can grip the glutes. You can apply some pressure to the outside. What we want is to keep both shoulders connected to the surface that you're on so that the twist happens at the ribs, right? We're twisting here. And then, of course, we're also twisting at the hip level. So we're feeling a bit of opening in the two-ish most mobile joints in the whole body, the hips and the shoulders. It's where the front of the chest and the front of the deltoids, then the shoulder, but you get the drift. We're using the supports so that we're not trying to force that leg down. We don't want to force anything, ourselves or anyone else in the world. Our job is not to force anyone to do anything that is against their own will. Our job is not to tell anyone else what they should or should not be doing. We stay in our own lane. We do what is right for us as individuals. What are my values? What are my beliefs? What do I do for me and to support others, not against others? I am not against other human beings. I'm against the forces that act to harm other beings. I am not here to tell anyone, boss anyone around, to dictate how anyone else should live their lives. I'm here to love myself and love my neighbor as myself. And if someone wrongs me, I can work that out within me. I can find forgiveness and I can ask higher power to help me find that forgiveness. Not demand it of them. Not seek retribution, even though it's so hard. When people are so wicked. But we have each other. We have goodness in our hearts. We know what is right. The values sometimes we have thought were ours had turned out to be someone else's. But we shed and we change these to allow the seeds of our own personal wholeness to take root and grow. Slaw basic text. We live by our own values, not by those we may have adopted or been indoctrinated to believe, but our own. All right, beautifuls, take that leg, take the right hand and scoop under it. We're going to cradle, like we're cradling all the little babies of the world who don't have a place that is safe. We're going to take that other left hand and we're going to use our breath as well. We're going to breathe fully for everyone who cannot, whose breath has been taken away, whose life has been taken away. We're going to breathe for them. We're going to breathe life back into movement, back into possibility, potentiality, and hope. We're going to come on to our backs. Ooh. And we're just going to feel what it feels like. Maybe you need to push your right heel into the ground to shift and center yourself on the mat. We're just feeling what it feels like now to have the hips grounded down and this one leg up. And we're going to do some circles and bring some movement into that hip flexor, the sacroiliac crest. I'm gonna have to grab some water here in a sec. I'm a little dehydrated. Too much coffee today, but it was delicious. I am grateful I have coffee, right? All right, I love you, left leg. I love you. I love love you for holding me up, for letting me stand, letting me walk and run and jog and climb over rocks and hills and mountains. I'm going to extend the sole of my foot up to the ceiling. I'm going to flex my toes back down towards my face. I shouldn't say ceiling, maybe you're outside, towards the stars. I'm interlacing my fingers and I'm pulling them behind my left thigh, kind of on my hamstring. And I'm just trying to straighten that leg a little bit as I reach the left heel up. So it's a big hamstring stretch. I can also massage my hands along my calf, along the edges of my knee, down my thigh. Feels nice, right? You don't have to keep your legs super straight. If this is killing the back of your hamstring, grab on right underneath the knee and just bend the knee a little bit. Bend, relief. It's okay. Maybe roll the ankle one direction and then the other. You don't have to be so serious and stiff all the time. We can ease, right? We can even make it dynamic. We can straighten and bend. We bend so we don't break. We receive and we allow. And we get more rigid when it matters, right? When we need to, when it's a useful exertion of our energy. Maybe point and flex a couple times. Alrighty. We're going to have that right leg come and join the left. So release that right hand, grab onto the right, bring both of the feet together, and maybe hug them. If you can straighten the legs, fine. If you can't, just keep them slightly bent. It's okay. Just assess, how are the legs feeling together? Does it feel nice, supportive? Maybe bend the knees and let the feet fall all the way and just kind of like flip the feet around. I got like leaves on my sock here. Yes, there's leaves in my house. I haven't swept. Maybe in a week. Okay. Feet back up. Lower that left one gently, right? We're not going to slam it down. We're not going to try to work the abs when we lower it. We're just going to let it slither and slide down. We're going to take that right knee in towards the chest and we're going to give it some love. We're going to roll it around the hip socket. We're just playing, right? Half happy baby. We're just playing with the childlike qualities of our physical body. Exploration. Just like the first immigrants or settlers that came to this country, just exploring around. Hey, what's this? A new place. It's not mine. Someone else already lives here. Let's befriend them instead of murdering them. Just like everyone who came here. Give me you're tired, you're weak, and you're hungry. Let them rest. Let them be fed. Let them have a home. Because we are abundant. Let us share what we have. Like all of the great prophets and gurus and deities that came before us, that shared and brought light and love, not harm, not force, not taking, but bringing and sharing and giving. Not to appease or please others, not to give all that we have to someone else, but to just care about ourselves, care about everyone else. Roll that ankle around. Ooh, my ankle is cracking. I just gotta say crack-a-lackin'. I just had to say it. I'm sorry if it's offensive to anyone. All right, sole of the foot straight up. Interlace the fingers. Maybe switch the interlacing so the opposite pointer fingers on top. Grab the back of the thigh. Draw the toes down towards the face. Press through the heel. Straighten the leg. If it hurts, bend it a little bit. Draw the knee back towards the shoulder. Relax, 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 relax. Maybe re-straighten. And then maybe relax, relax, relax. I don't know about y'all, but my right hamstring is always pulled lately, so I'm just gonna chill out. I'm not even gonna go all the way straight. I'm gonna massage along that hammy, massage along that calfy, massage along the outside of the knee. I'll give that leg some loving. Give me that, give me your loving. What does your leg need? Hi, leg. Right? What's it needing tonight? Maybe some ankle rolls, maybe some wiggly toes, maybe some flex and point foot. Work that shin a little bit. It should feel nice. Yeah. Now we're going to bring the legs together, but in bent knee style. So bend the right knee back towards the shoulder gently. With your inhale, lift the left knee up. You can grab behind the knees and just rock side to side. It feels really, really nice for the back of the hips. You can then switch and grab to the top of the knees if you want. Keep on rocking. Keep on rocking in the free world for as long as it's free. Keep on rocking in the free world. Then we might grab onto the calves. It's not really that grippy for me. I'm going to take it down to the ankles. Knees stay super bent. Super, super, super bent. Toes can flex back towards the face-ish, right? If you want to, I mean, if you really, really just like do happy baby all the time, or like you love touching your toes and you practice it, then maybe you grab the pinky toe edge of the foot, maybe. I mean, this is a lot of pressure, right? So if you want to embody the pressure that's happening in our world, the pressure cooker, maybe try it out and see if you can breathe fully into it to bring some space creation to the whole planet. Big belly. Big belly on the inhale. Right? If you need some more space, maybe the heels come down and the knees come out to the sides. Just recognize this doesn't have to look like, there's no perfect. It's progress, not perfection. We're a long way from perfect in our honoring of all beings on this planet. So just let yourself be imperfect too, okay? Perfectly imperfect. Keep the soles of the feet up. Wherever you're gripping, and if nobody minds, they don't matter. If anybody matters, they don't mind. Do whatever. Just feel like shaking for some reason. Do whatever you feel, right? This is your practice. Right. Shake those really little feet. Okay. You are embodying the happy babies all over the planet. All the babies that are free to be. Every one of us was a baby once. May we all be free. May we all be free. May we all feel loved. Feel into the heaviness of your hips, your low back, your shoulder blades, your shoulders, back of your head. Feel your neck supported. You are loved. You are held. You are supported. You are guided. Relax. All right, let the heels come down towards the pubic bone. Let the knees come out to the sides. Relax the legs down. Extend that left leg straight, and then we're just going to take this cushion conglomeration and we're going to put it on the opposite side. You might want to change it up. We'll just see how it goes. You're going to shift over because you're going to need a little bit of space to cross your leg over, and you're going to cross that right thigh now, if you're still with me, sidewise over to the side. Feel how that feels. Do you need a little bit more height, or are you good? Is that working out? You need less height? You know, does that feel cozy? Does it feel like your inner thigh is really reaching to get to that cushion? Like it really wants to hit the floor? Or is it like, whoa, that is too much of a stretch? Then I need another block on top. I need more height so that it can not be so intense around that hip socket. All right, let me get my timer back and going again. Open that opposite arm out to the side to let the chest, the pectorals, the front of the deltoid on the right arm just like relax, get a little juicy. You could extend the arm all the way out if you got nothing in your way. I got a ukulele. I can't really go straight out. Get out my way, uke. Or you can bend your elbow, goal post it. Got all kinds of stuff over here. Breathe. Both shoulders are touching the ground so that we rotate from the ribs. We're also obviously really digging into that hip. If you don't feel that hip, it's okay, but I really feel it. Whew. Left hand, you can massage, dig, scratch, whatever. Hip, glute, get at your glute. Shoulders and hips, hearts and hips, right? Feel the back of your heart. Try to keep both shoulders connected. That's going to increase the twist. These are like ringing out, right? Every time we apply pressure and twist, it's really beneficial for resolving, resolution, that inner fire in our bellies. We don't need to take on the whole, how is this ever going to work? How's it going to resolve itself? We don't need to carry that weight. Just like we wring out a dirty rag, we can, that's what we do with twists. We work with the Manipura chakra, the fire, the brain of our body, and we squeeze it. We're applying that pressure now so that when we release it, we can relax and all of the answers just come. We create that space to allow. It's like that rag that we squeeze out, and then it can soak up more. So we're creating space effectively for spirit to come in. Because if we have too much gunk in our bodies and our minds, there's no room, there's no place for spirit, for higher power, for ancestors and angels to come in and say, hey, this way. Right? If we fill up every second, if we use that Capricorn energy to actually overload ourselves, to do the workaholic thing, to make too much, then where's the joy? Where's the peace? Where's the love? One of my sponsors always says, when you ask higher power, what do they say? My higher power always says, that sounds great, but did you have any joy today? All the plans that we make, all the, I need to do this, I have to. Where's the joy? Where's the love? Where's the love? Then we're going to come back around really gingerly. Lift that right arm back to the center. And take again that left hand this time, and we're going to support this leg to come back to center. Anything that feels trapped in the world, may it unbind. Unbind. Release me. Coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana, corpse pose. really nice if you have, oof, if you have a bolster you can put underneath of your knees. I do not recommend having a pillow under your head because you want your back of your head and your shoulders to be on the same plane. My pillow is really big, so I'm just going to put it shoulders and back of the head. See, both are on there. Okay. I see you looking at my belly. Don't make fun of me. Arms come out to the sides. Legs come out to the sides. Shavasana is resting, the least kinetic energy of any of the positions. That's why your arms are out, your legs are out, your head can tilt back, your jaw is relaxed, your mouth is open. Let the toes fall out to the sides. Let the heels get heavy, the calves get heavy, the thighs get heavy, the backs of the knees supported, the hips are heavy. Feel the curve of the low back. Feel the rise of the belly as you inhale, without you having to do anything. Feel it fall as you release all control. I release control and surrender to the flow. I release control and surrender to the flow. I release control and surrender to the flow. Feel the back of your shoulders, back of your heart. Feel your upper arms, your elbows heavy. Maybe the backs of your wrists, your knuckles. Let your fingers relax. Let your jaw relax. Let your facial features slide off of your head. Let your hair follicles go. Let your eyebrows relax. Feel the back of your head heavy. Feel the curve in the back of your neck. Let your eyes soften. Gaze out. That infinite opportunity, expansion, possibility, peace. As we explore our own inner darkness, so too do we explore the outer darkness. Let yourself go there. Anything we fear within us that we can resolve, we resolve for generations to come. There's nothing to fear, my dears. There's only love here. Let yourself go. Begin to acknowledge where you are in space and time. Acknowledge all of the energies, entities, beings that you may have met along your way, exploring shadows and darkness beyond and within. Thank them for the messages, the learnings, the blessings, the guidance and support, and the hard truths. Begin to make your way back through space and time and dimension to your body lying here in Shavasana. Make your re-entry into the physical realm. Begin to breathe heavier and deeper as you send that breath into the smallest points in the body, the fingers and the toes. Move them. Roll your wrists and ankles. Rock your arms and legs. Rock your head. Close your mouth. Reach your arms over your head. Bring your legs together to touch. Make a nice long stretch of the whole spine. Bring the soles of the feet down and lift the hips up and shift them over to the left. Roll onto your right side. Use your arms to cradle your head. Curl up into fetal position. The child you always carry within you, the little boy and the little girl, the masculine and the feminine that we all possess. May they feel loved. May they feel whole. May they feel safe. May they feel worthy. Keep your eyes closed. Bring your hands down and gently begin to press yourself back up, gingerly, calmly. No rush. Feel around for the cushions that have moved during your practice. Find a comfortable seat once more. Deeply exhale. Any remnant of anything displeasing, just really exhale it out on this last one. Inhale, reach your arms up. One final time, spread all of the magic, all the love that you just gained from class all over the earth. And then wrap yourself up in that same love. All of it. We can all have all of it. My freedom does not infringe upon anyone else's freedom. My abundance does not infringe upon anyone else's abundance. My love does not take away anyone else's love. We all can have it all. Hold yourself. Rock yourself. Love yourself. And love your fellows. We are all humanity here. This beautiful collective of energy. We are not the last ones to come. We were not the first. Bring your hands to your heart center and bow your head in honor of all beings everywhere, all energies and entities, all values and beliefs. May we all recognize that we are all one. There is no difference. There is no separateness. There's only union. We are collective. We are peace. We are love. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Join me twice more. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. I lied, two more. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. Last one. Loka samasta Sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere know peace. I love you. Please, please, please love yourselves. Please love your neighbors as yourself. Have a beautiful night. Hope to see you next week. Go forth and spread love. Thank you. Beautiful beings of love and light everywhere on this planet, I implore you to share the love in your heart, the gifts that you are blessed with others, to heal this remarkable planet. You are a magical light being. You heal yourself, and with that self-healing, you heal others by doing your magic on this planet. Please love one another as you love yourself. And if you don't yet love yourself, then seek out every block to that love inside of you and love it, heal it, please. I do run a new weekly women's perimenopausal and postmenopausal circle, a group. It's paid. It's $33 a week. I would love to see some of you in that space. It's Thursdays currently at 2:30 p.m. Central Time. Handled, heard, and held, where we will unite in community of the divine feminine and raise the collective healing quotient on this planet together. This phase of our life is not a punishment. It is not meant to derail us, to be painful and full of grief. It is a legacy builder. It is a awakening to our triple witch, our Hecate, our three goddess energy, the maiden, the mother, and the crone. Whichever stage of this legacy of life you are on, I invite you to join with us, sisters across the globe, to share the burden of the pain, share the burden of the grief, and share the awakening of the gifts, the wisdom. There's a reason why we stop our cycles. It is so that we may have time and space to share the wisdom that we've gained. We are no longer having to create and do. It is our time to rest and receive. I love you. I hope to see you there. Links in the chat. Take care, beautifuls. All of you are beautiful, not just